Guys, I'm sure by now you realize that YouTube is absolutely flooded with Amazon FBA videos. Now, if you look down in these videos, and this is the part that drives me crazy, there are a bunch of people and they're just talking. That's all they're doing. They're not putting anything into action. They're just talking about doing product research. They're just talking about contacting suppliers. They're not even willing to invest 50, 80 bucks, whatever it may be, to order samples, guys. It is seriously insane. The flip side of that is it's great news. It's great news for you, it's great news for me, it's great news for anybody involved in Amazon FBA, that these guys are just gonna sit over here on the sidelines. They're not gonna be competition, they're just gonna ride the wood. They're gonna ride the bench, and that's phenomenal news. You know why? That just means more food for us, okay? There's so much more on the table for you and me, okay? These are the people on the sidelines just sitting there and they're fantasizing over and over. Man, it would be great if I could start a side hustle. Man, it would be great if I turned that side hustle into something that replaced my current income, something that I could scale up to not only impact my kids, but even their kids further on down the road, something that I could build a legacy around, something that I enjoyed, guys. Now let's pause. It is important to go ahead and get started and understand and educate yourself and join a community and become involved and start asking questions. That is so important. But guys, it's so twofold. You can't just do this first step without putting that into action, okay? If you don't put anything into action, then the first part was just a wash, okay? You got to do both sides. And this really reminds me of a quote that Abe Lincoln once said, way back when. Old Abe said, look, you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I'm going to spend the first 4 hours sharpening an axe, right? Now, going back to what we were talking about, it does no good to sit here and sharpen an axe and put it down on the table, right? You got to take that axe out, and you got to go chop down a freaking tree. Now, guys, my name's Chad Leonard. I've been self-employed since 2012. Right out of college what I did was I grabbed a corporate job and I had a side hustle going on. I was doing website design on the side. Eventually, I built up my clientele and I replaced my corporate income. Continued to build that business. I eventually merged businesses with an SEO firm. So we were doing website design. We were getting people ranked on Google. Later on down the road, we even added custom programming. And so we had this nice mix. I recently sold my portion of that business. 3 months later, here I am starting my Amazon FBA journey. Guys, 3 months into this, I've already made a few mistakes, guys. And this is something that I want to share with you guys. I want to start to build a community around, hey, here's some tips and tricks. Hey, here's where I've screwed up, and I'd love to share that with you guys. Not because it's fun to share, it's actually a little bit embarrassing, but guys, I want you guys to overcome some of the hurdles that I've already hit, some of the things that I've already stepped on, and maybe even vice versa. I mean, if you guys run into something that has held you up in the past, or if you found a more efficient way to do something, guys, share that with me, share that with the community, and I hope that we can scale our businesses even faster through this community by communicating, hey, this is what worked for me, hey, here's where I screwed up, and maybe you, me, a third party can even learn from these different experiences, guys. All in all, let's start to build a legacy, guys. I'm not looking to just chop down a single tree, okay? I'm looking to chop down a whole forest. So if you guys are doers, okay, if you guys are looking to build a legacy, something that's not only going to impact your kids, but your kids and their kids, guys, this is the channel for you. If you guys are doers, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know where you guys are at in your journey. Let's go chop down a freaking forest. In addition to that, guys, we got some Amazon FBA videos coming your way. Stay tuned.